Hey y'all. Good morning. It is a good morning indeed. I need to open these blinds and get my day started. So I'm so excited because today is my first day going back to yoga since I got sick with like poisoning, vertigo, and whatever the heck else I got sick with. And so I was going to yoga. I finally started yoga, something that I have been procrastinating on for years, right? So I started going to yoga. I was doing pay per class just to get a feel of the class, get a feel of the teachers. And then I was like, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and start paying for a monthly membership. I go on like 2 Wednesdays ago, I go ahead and pay for the monthly membership, and then I get sick as a dog. And so I haven't even been back, just been wasting money because I haven't been even going. But I'm so glad that I get to go back today. So as you can see, the sun is out. Yeah, there we go. And it's something down there. I don't know if that's a school down there or what, but it's somewhere down there. And like normally there's bells and drums and whatever else. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and go to yoga before it gets late. And then so later on today, actually this evening at 7 o'clock, I'm going to it's called Hanoi Floats. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of like the floatation meditation. But yes, I'm going to that later. I had to cancel my appointment because I was sick. Like I did not want to go and spread all this germs or whatever the heck I had. I just did not feel right going. So I rescheduled for later tonight. And wow, if you've never heard of it, look into it because I'm just so excited to do this. I booked for an hour. The price was so good. So I'm like, let me go ahead and just take advantage of this while I'm here. Y'all excuse my wrinkly shirt, okay? I just washed. The dryers here, or the one here in my building, isn't all that, but whatever. I'm going to yoga. So, all right, see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. I sure am.
So it is inhale. Inhale is the extension. Exhale is the twisting from the lower part of the spine. There you go, there you go. Here and here, very easy to twist. We want it from here, the organs, yeah. And always breathe, and always breathe. Nice. Then we said, bring the outside, let's say the left ribs forward, and the right ribs go back. Oh, look how much you're twisting. Very nice, very nice. Sit straight up, yeah. And then you release those muscles around your spine. And then I really want you to put your mind in this twist. It's a beautiful twist. And make it softer. And then you do again an inhalation. And then you are like butter. But you will move. That is nice, yeah. So when you have the hook, take the hook. Yeah, nice, yeah, nice, nice. How is it? No problem, huh? No, a little bit, but yeah, nice, nice. You remember Hans Lee's story and so? What he always tells us about him? The story from Hans? Yeah. And that lady, and suddenly is lying in the car with short shoulders, so put the chair. Yeah, on the floor. then we need 2 or 3 blankets. Draw your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a good hug. And then when you're ready on the exhalation, roll to your right and stay there. And then with the eyes still closed, with the help of your left hand, push yourself up to your comfortable sitting position. Then put your palms onto your upper thighs and go the head. And then I have a little story for you. Albert Einstein was fascinated by Gandhi. He watched every news, and having seen Gandhi greet people in the street with his hands placed together as if in a prayer and with a bow, he wondered what Gandhi was saying. Namaste. Namaste. Oh. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey y'all, so I am back home from yoga. I stopped at a little cafe to get me something to eat for breakfast and kind of just sat there and looked over my videos. But yoga was intense today. It was an instructor that I hadn't had before. She was an older lady, but she knew her stuff. Some of the positions she put us in were just really working on, alignment and elongating your limbs and movements, and it was intense. And so, as I said, I had been sick, so I hadn't got to go to the gym. I hadn't got to do yoga, and I know that I'm gonna be quite sore tomorrow, but I'm just so glad that I'm feeling better now, so I can stick with it. But I am really loving yoga well, but I just can't wait to see how my yoga journey goes. But as far as the rest of my day, I'm just chilling until I go to my float meditation later. Y'all, I'm so excited about this. So they put, I think it said 900 pounds, or it has to be 900 pounds, 900 something 900 of Epsom salt. And so that's why your body is just able to float above the water, and you'll just be able to lay back and close off your mind and meditate. So I'm so gonna enjoy that. But I'm just gonna work on my TEFL now. So I still have quite a few units to go before I'm done, but I want to get that finished because although I can teach here with just my degree, it's just best to have a TEFL because some of the schools require a TEFL. Some just don't even care. They just are looking for good teachers to teach English, but this won't be the only country I live in, and even when I go back to the States, I would love to teach English online, so that TEFL is going to come in handy. If you guys have any questions about the TEFL, I am going to do a video discussing the TEFL, discussing finances here in Vietnam, discussing how you can get jobs. But if you guys have any questions just regarding Vietnam, period, feel free to ask me in the comments, and I'll answer what I can. I've only been here a month, but I've already learned some things, and it's a trial and error thing. But I've met a few people, and they've actually helped me and just told me some things about their experiences here. So I'm always asking questions, and if I can help you guys in any way, I definitely will. Well, I think this is going to be the end of this video. I'm going to go ahead and try to edit this and get this out to you guys. But I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I really love yoga, guys. really scared. I need to work on calming down right now because once you get inside the tank, you have to turn the light off and you're going to be in complete darkness. He did suggest that I don't go in with the swimsuit, that it's best to just go in naked. So I'm going to take a quick shower with no soap, and then I dry my body off really good, and then I just go in. I think I'm whispering because I'm breathing hard because we came up these stairs, but I'm gonna see how this goes. He's giving me an extra 30 minutes, so I'll actually be able to float for 90 minutes because I'm just paying for 60, but he said I'm the last person of the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, and I will get back to you guys when it's over. Okay. So guys, I finished with my my floating. That's what I'll call it right now. And I did 90 minutes. It didn't even seem like 90 minutes because I was actually able to like kind of just clear my mind eventually and really meditate. But I stopped on side of the road so I can show you a little bit of the lake area here where some people come and like just relax and talk. So I'm gonna like turn the camera around so you guys can see. It's a really good vibe out here. I look a mess. Please don't even mind me, but I just want to show you guys how it looks out here. I am back. So guys, I am home from my flotation meditation and I feel so good. Let me go ahead and put this out there. When I decided that I was gonna have a YouTube channel when I got here, I'm gonna make a whole separate video about my packing. But a lot of my packing had to do with me knowing that I wanted to have a YouTube channel, knowing that I was gonna be more active in my Instagram. So I packed like all these clothes, all this makeup and shoes and wigs and the whole nine. I was like, I'm going to be fly every time they see me. No, that is not the case because look how y'all are seeing me right now. But it is what it is. Vietnam, it's one of those places where you could definitely wear gym shorts and a tee every day, much like when you go to Thailand or you're vacationing in Mexico. It's just one of those like chill environments. Now, what I do love about here for females, there is the cutest clothes here. Like, they have all these cute little shops with all these cute clothes, and this year I've really been working on consuming less. I've done so good at like not buying stuff, so I'm not trying to buy anything. But the point I'm trying to make, because I'm rambling, is your girl knows she looks a mess. Okay, I'm gonna get it together, and once I start really getting into these videos and planning out my videos and planning out my days. But right now, this is just as real as it gets. We ugly to somebody, and I have plenty of ugly days. But let me talk about the flotation meditation. So once I got there, it was kind of hard to find, but I just stopped my motorbike on the side of the street, got off, asked a Vietnamese man like where to go. Neither of us understood each other, but we understood pointing, and he led me in the direction in the right place to go. Once I got there, the owner, it's like a glass, just glass door you can see through, and I actually saw him just sitting on the couch meditating, and so I rang the little buzzer. When I got in, he explained to me what flotation meditation is about. Basically, if you're a person who meditates or if you're a person who doesn't, during meditation, you want to have just an ideal environment for meditating, meaning quiet, dim lighting, a clear clear mind, just away from everything, just so you can just be as relaxed as possible and as focused as possible. So with the flotation added, you're going into this tank, you're turning off a light, and you're floating, and it's very quiet. And you'll be able to meditate in the most ideal environment. So he went over, the consent form and everything, explaining all that. And then he took me upstairs to the float tanks. Now let me tell you, this is when the anxiety set in. You see immediately, like, inside the tank, it's dark in there. It was just like a little blue light, and I was just like, oh no, like, and you see the water. I immediately started thinking about the Titanic. Like, they was just in this dark, blue, cold water. The only thing is, it's pretty hot in the room. It's pretty humid. That's the only difference. It's pretty hot. It's very hot. But I was like, it's cool. It's got a little blue light. Then he was like, you're going to turn off the light, and that's when the time starts. And I was like, what? He turned off the light. It just got black. And I was like, bro, I'm finna be floating in water in the whole dark, like just dark. But I told myself, this is a season of me being fearless. This is a season of me just going for things and saying yes and cutting out the anxiety, not letting my anxiety win. So I was gonna do it. So I wore the swimsuit, even though before I went, let me adjust these breasts. Anyway, before I went, I read on those sites, it said, do it naked, but I thought I was going to wear my swimsuit, but he did reiterate again that it's just best that you're just naked. You lock the door, very professional setting. I wasn't worried about that at all. There's a little shower room over there. Go ahead and just do a quick shower with no soap. Just get off any residue and then dry off really good. So I did that, and then it was time to enter. Also, since I was the last person of the day, he gave me an extra 30 minutes. So I paid for 60 minutes and I did 90 total. And so I go inside the tank and I turned off the light and I lay back and I started floating. So, if you've ever been to the Dead Sea or you looked up about the Dead Sea, it's so much salt. It's just, the buoyancy is real. So you can just pretty much lay back and float. This is pretty much the same thing. So one thing that he did say be conscious of is tensing up your body. You want to try to be in the most relaxed state possible. And so I was working on that. And one thing that I can appreciate yoga for, it's making me conscious of my body and just my limbs and what I'm doing with it and if I'm being tense. So he was right as well. The first 30 minutes, I was so in my head. I was like, girl, lay back. I know your head is heavy, but, just let it go. But I got it together. And another thing that I wanted to work on is just thinking positive thoughts. Sometimes I could just think so negative. Like, the craziest and most negative things will just pop in my mind. So I told myself, if I was not going to go straight into meditating, and if my mind was still going to be on and running like it's normally doing, I'm going to think positive thoughts. So immediately I just thought of abundance. I thought of my business opportunities. I thought of travel. I thought of just everything positive that I wanted to come towards my life. And then I got to a point where my mind did shut off and it was just quiet. It was just quiet, and like, I had the earphones on. I could hear my heartbeat and I could hear my stomach growling. And now I see why it says eat before you come, because my stomach was doing the absolute most. So I will make sure I eat before I go next time. And then I got to a state of, I was actually falling asleep. And I was trying to be as relaxed as possible. And so at one point, my head really dipped back and a little bit of the salt water got in my eye. I have a big head. It's quite heavy. So even with all that salt, my head was still determined to go under, but I just calmed down. I was still able to fully relax my head without going under. So at the end of the 90 minutes, like, some music will come on and that lets you know that it's over. When the music came on, I literally couldn't believe I had been in there 90 whole minutes. It did not seem like it. And so I will say for me, it was great, because I thought that I would be in there like, oh my God, like I bet I only been in here 10 minutes and it feels like forever. But no, I really was trying to stay focused, trying to get the best out of the 90 minutes, and I absolutely did. So I look forward to going again. My thought was going later would mean I would come home, I would be sleepy, and I could just go to bed. I am actually really tired. Between the yoga this morning and then just like doing that, it has put my body in such a great state of being sleepy. Like I'm so excited to like get into bed after I make this. But so for anybody who, if you've heard of it before, if you've been interested in it and you're like, I don't know, I would really say look into it a little more. Make sure you go to a place that's reputable. I did read a few news articles, not about this place, but just in some flotation places in general, that weren't that great. But this place has great TripAdvisor reviews. The owner is very professional. It's very clean. Like actually, when I got out and I was showering, like the tank in the water, like I think started cleansing itself or doing whatever it was doing. So I'm definitely gonna go back. I think I'm gonna try to go maybe twice a month, once a month, one of them. I'll figure that out. But I really feel like it was just great. Like I feel so good, guys. Like wow. So definitely, if you're interested in flotation meditation, go for it. I think you will definitely get something out of it if you're serious about it. So guys, that has been my day. I am going to, y'all, if you see me looking, let me tell y'all, these mosquitoes out here, I am mosquito bite prone. And then being here where they really don't treat for mosquitoes, the mosquitoes just run rampant. I get bit several times a day, and I really thought I was gonna escape riding that motorbike tonight and coming home without one bite. It did not work. I got bit, and I'm so annoyed. So like any little gnat or a little moth that I see flying, I'm just worried that it's a mosquito. But anyway, guys, today has been a wonderful day. I'm glad that I could take you guys along with me a little bit. These videos are gonna get better. I'm so new at it, but I'm so excited to like just get better and give you guys better content and better editing and better looks. What a way to introduce myself to my potential YouTube family. This is me. Like I be ugly some days. Like for real, I be real ugly. But anyway, guys, I hope that you all have a wonderful day. I'm about to get some sleep. I'll be waking up early in the morning to go to the gym. And just hopefully I have a wonderful day tomorrow. Okay? Peace, love, and light. And I will see you guys in the next video.